gracious me!
What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the road to glory. Thank you very much for the support in the series. As always, the views are actually going up through the roof right now, so that is awesome. If you do go on to enjoy this video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If we can hit 7 likes on this video, I'll be very grateful. To be fair though, the likes have been going down on the road to glories recently, so if you do go on to enjoy it, if you could hit the like button, that really would help me out a lot, just to give me some indication as to how many people are actually enjoying it, as opposed to those who don't. And then maybe we'll have to spice it up a little bit if it's getting a bit stale. Yesterday I said about completing the Serie A League SBC, and as you can see, everything is in progress. Why have we completed it? We don't have any coins left, so does that mean we have? No. I haven't. I've gone and bought a player instead. I put a poll out yesterday on YouTube. They've given you this like create a post option, and sometimes I'll promote videos through there. But yesterday I did a poll. We had like, I don't know, 500-600 votes, and it was 60% plus in favour of me doing the SBC for Skriniar, opening all the packs, hoping to pack something semi-decent so we can make our money back. And as much as I wanted to do that, in all sort of, I don't know, consciousness, I suppose, I couldn't bring myself to do it. I kind of thought to myself, yes, I think he's worth it, because I've done it on my main account and I've reviewed him, and he's, spoiler alert, a good player. I like him. He would suit the road to glory. He slots straight into the team. He's already in the team, so he would be an upgrade. And he's going to stay there, or he would stay there for weeks, because he is good enough. However, I felt that my attack wasn't good enough, and if I was going to get... I would need to put Andy Robertson at left back in order to play Alexis Sanchez left wing, and then that takes away from the super subs, and I'll show you that in a second. When it comes to doing this now, though, I will do it, and hopefully we'll do it in the next couple of weeks, but there are some players out there. I mean, this is a goalkeeper for Udinese, and he's going to cost me 5,000 coins, which you might think isn't that bad, but when you have to do that for 19 teams, and there are a lot of silver players that you may need. So I think what I may have to do is rinse a bit of bronze packs, then get a few Italian League players by doing the bronze packs, and then the ones that we don't need, upgrade them into silver packs, upgrade packs, and hope to get some Italian League players that way to save some money. I need fitness cards anyway, and then of course we'll end up getting it a little bit cheaper. But failing that, whatever we get in rewards next week will go towards it, and coins perhaps as well, because I don't really see how we can upgrade on this just yet, because we're going to need a substantial amount of coins to upgrade. We bought Willian. He cost me 220k. He actually came down to 213, and I hadn't made my mind up what I was doing yet, so I could have saved 7,000 coins, but it doesn't matter. So he's had a fairly decent start to life. He's only played 2 games of Foot Champs so far, 1 non-Foot Champs, which you'll see in a second, 2 goals and 1 assist. Not a bad little start to life. Of course, we do switch into a 4-3-2-1, although saying that, I have actually been switching from the 4-3-2-1 into a 4-2-2-2. I still can't make my mind up as to what I want to do there. Left back will be upgraded to Tellez once we have enough money to do it. I have 20k. I can buy him, but I don't want to do it just yet. I want more money, because if there's an SBC that comes out at any time, I want to be able to complete it. So, you know, it is what it is. That, to be fair, Ismaili's not a bad player. He's played 3 games for us. We've used the normal card a fair bit in this road to glory. I know all about him, so it's not the end of the world. As far as upgrading that is concerned on Thursday, to be honest, like I said, apart from doing one of the 2 defenders, I can't see an upgrade. You know, getting the inform Manolas or something instead of Miranda is an option. Doing the League SBC to get Skriniar is another option. But apart from that, Alexandro's too expensive. There isn't a better right back. Florenzi isn't, in my opinion. So unless there's an inform that comes out on Wednesday, that's pretty much the way that team is going to run for the foreseeable future. Unless I get really fed up with it and just have to change it, that's the way it's going to run. Now, with that being said, like I said, I'm going to chip away at that SBC, and I'm going to do a little bit of bronze pack method here or there. We are selling whatever we have that's worth money now. We can get rid of that. On Thursday, we can maybe get some decent player picks to help us out, but as of right now, that team is what it's going to be for the foreseeable. Now, let's jump into the gameplay and get into a few of your comments. If it sounds like World War III is going on in the background, that is the UK in November. Unfortunately, there are fireworks going off everywhere. I can't stand fireworks. Whoever invented them clearly hates animals, by the way. It's driving me mental. Anyway, with that being said, Legends, you're on screen right now. I didn't do it at the beginning because I forgot, but here we are, and I'm going to do it now. So this is not a Foot Champions game. This is one game that I played last night before we embarked on our Foot Champions journey this weekend with the new team. And I tell you what, I had a very, very good half. And that's definitely... Look at that for a goal from Willian, by the way. Someone actually says in the comments, why not Mane instead? Willian is amazing, though. And Zane, that comes from. Well, Mane's in form is 350,000 coins. Willian's is 220. That's basically the difference. Of course, I could have got the normal Mane card, but, you know, where's the fun in that, right? I don't know. I reviewed Willian and thought he was fantastic. And I tell you what, he is. I really like him, really enjoying him. Great little player. Now, my second half performances in this video are going to make you want to wince because they are terrible. We're 2-0 up going into the second half, and then bang, scores an absolute screamer with, I believe, Kondogbia, which is a joke in itself. And then literally minutes later, we concede again. Brilliant. No extra time in Rivals, thank goodness, because I hate extra time in Ultimate Team, or in general in FIFA. I just don't... I think there should be Weekend League should be a case of, hey, you've got to play 30 games in 3 days. We'll cut you some slack. It'll either go straight to penalties or there'll be just a draw on your record. And that's fine because I think a draw would give top 100 a bigger sort of scope. There's I don't know, maybe not a skill gap per se. But this is the first game of Foot Champs, by the way. Nice little team. Very similar to ours, in fact. Top 100 is probably, you know, I would say... I don't know, 50% of them have gone into extra time games, maybe even more than that, have gone into extra time and won, whereas maybe they didn't deserve to, but they got a lucky goal at the end and then they managed to overturn it in extra time. Well, if that game had ended as a draw, there would be an even bigger gap between the people finishing 30-0 and people who didn't. You know, if you can't win in 90 minutes, then so be it. I would prefer that, personally. I mean, yes, I would get a lot of draws, but... it would save me a lot of time and stress, which is something that I'm always out for. Now, as you can see here, we are in control. We're 1-0 up. We're knocking it about really well. I tell you what, I was knocking it about well. This is a great goal. I mean, that is... I've just passed him to death there. 2-0. Brilliant. First game of the weekend, 2-0 up, in control of that game, and then the second half started. This game, by the way, there is 11 goals in it. Oh, God, I've got a headache already just thinking about it. Now... a lot of people obviously giving me praise, not obviously, but they are giving me praise for the series, and to that I am very, very grateful. Like I said, the legends were on screen earlier. A lot of people are telling me that I need to be switching players, you know. You need to get rid of Miranda, he's trash. You need to play Manolas. You need to get rid of Tellez, you need to play Robertson. You need to get rid of Handanovic because he's not good enough, get the informed Szczesny. I like my team, and I'm more than open to people giving me suggestions of players that they would use, or maybe players they think I would like to use, but I don't have one single complaint with this team. If I had more money, sure, I would put Alexandro left back, I would put Inform Cancelo, I think it is, right back, and I'd be loving life there, and I would do it if I had the money, but I don't have the money, so I can't do it. When it comes to people like Skriniar, Miranda, and then Manolas, and Koulibaly, and Chiellini and such, my defence is fine. I don't have... Miranda's actually a very good defender, and I don't have a problem with him. And I know that people are saying that Miranda has to go. Benatia is a better defender. I actually do like Benatia. I think he is a very good defender. But, yeah, I just don't have the problem with him. Someone say I might want to look at... This is Liam. He says, you might want to look at Felipe Anderson. He has very similar stats to Willian and is like half the price. Personally, I like Anderson better. We had Anderson for about 60, 70 games in the beginning. Not the inform, just the standard version. And yes, he was good, but his reactions are terrible. And Willian is a very, very good player. Yes, he's worth a lot of money. And yes, we'll probably end up losing money on him during a crash or something like that. But... hey, you know, that's life, isn't it? You know, if I was too concerned about market crashes and losing money on this and that player, I would never have a good team. You know, you'd never run a good team because you'd always be worried about the market crashing. Every single promo EA threw out there, you'd be thinking, I need to sell my team because I'm going to lose money here. I don't want to live like that. If my team is worth nothing next week, then it's worth nothing next week. It doesn't matter. As long as I'm having fun while playing the game. I can't believe I just said having fun while playing FIFA, but you know what I mean. Someone said don't do the Skriniar SBC, and I know I'm not going to be able to find that comment now. They said don't do the Skriniar SBC because he's not worth it. His Champions League card, I'm going off memory here because I can't actually see it. His Champions League card is very similar. Oh, there we are. Don't do the SBC, virtually identical to his UCL card. No, it is not. And I'm guessing you've either looked at that first glance and gone, oh, he's only got 1 or 2 points above here or there. His reactions and his composure is considerably better, and that is a massive stat boost for a centre-back. Centre-backs need reactions to get the ball out quicker. Their composure, obviously, if they get played back to them, that comes into play. It's a much better card than the UCL card and the normal. Okay, it's not like worlds apart, but that reaction and composure alone, if nothing else got upgraded, just those, definitely worth it in my opinion. Okay, if you don't want that player and you have to build a team around him, then fair enough, it's not. But if you are thinking, oh, I've got a Serie A side, Skriniar fits in there, yeah, then yes, in my opinion, it's worth doing the SBC. 300k is a lot of money to spend, but you do get a lot back in packs. Even if you're unlucky in the packs, you'll still probably make 50 to 100k just in discarding everything. And, you know, not everything is worth nothing. So I think you'll make some of it back. And if you're lucky, like I was on my main account, you'll even make a profit and you'll have a nice card at the end of it. Yes, he's untradeable, but, you know, each to their own. Do you know what I mean? Each to their own. So, with that being said, there should be new foot swap things now. So let's go live and see what they've given us. Just before we do that, just a quick update. 2 games, 2 wins. To be fair, I deserve to win both of them, but I didn't half make a meal of it. I went 2-0 up in both of them and ended up like very, very nearly losing them. So I'm not really holding my breath for the remainder of Foot Champs. To be honest, this week, I know it sounds really stupid, but because I've got to play so many games in such a short space of time, I don't know whether I've mentioned this before. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. Because they've delayed it, I've actually got to play 30 games today. So by the end of Saturday, theoretically, I should have played at least 25, if not a little bit more. And then I might have a little bit of time early hours Tuesday morning in order to finish them off. So I'll be happy, honestly, with Gold 3 this week, even though I've got a better team, in my opinion. Because I'm playing so many games in a short space of time, yeah, fatigue's going to creep in for sure. Now, it's just gone 6 o'clock. I haven't looked at this yet. Oh, hello. Okay. We get a flashback Mario Götze. They don't give you long, though, do they? 3 days to complete that. That is not long at all. Only 2 requirements, though. They've got rid of foot swap items altogether from that list. So we have a flashback Mario Götze, and that is it. I'm guessing they haven't given us, no, they haven't given us any new icons, which is fine because I don't really care about those anyway. And they've given us a flashback Götze. Well. What do we need? 84 rated team, 84 rated team. That's not bad, you know. You get 35k pack and a 45k pack. It's basically Koke all over again. Except that was 83-84, this is 84-84. But that's not bad at all. 1 Bayern Munich player, that's it. 3 German players, 1 team of the week. I mean, I don't need it. It's not... Can I not look at the card? Yeah, okay, I can look at the card. 4-star, 4-star. Ooh, it's good. It is good. I like that a lot. Okay, doesn't necessarily have the shot power long shots you'd maybe hope to have, but he does have very good reactions, good agility, great passing stats. Stamina's very low, 77, but if you've got that Player of the Month Royce, then, I mean, that's going to work well with it, right? That's a good card. It's not expensive either. It's far cheaper than what that Juanfran was, but I can't believe it's only there for 3 days. That surprised me. I don't know why. I thought maybe they're a little bit longer. But, yeah. So I thought we were going to get foot swaps today, but it looks like we're going to have to wait even longer, I should say. Wait, though. I haven't looked at these. Do you get brick slots? Because if there's a brick slot in any one of these, then it becomes substantially more expensive. There are no brick slots. So yeah, okay, that's reasonably priced. I think I don't know if it's worth it, but it is reasonably priced. So foot swaps we may or may not get, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. But apart from that, tomorrow's episode is going to be filled with gameplay, as you would imagine, because I have a lot of games to play. Sorry, today's episode is a little bit on the short side, but I kind of needed to get this out the way so I could go and play more games. So, If you've got any questions that you want to ask me that I can answer in tomorrow's episode, as it'll probably be a good solid 15 minutes worth of gameplay. If there's any SPCs or anything available, I will do them. I won't be doing that Goetzer because there's literally no point. It won't fit into my team. It just doesn't make sense for me to get it as a super sub either, so I'll be leaving that well alone. But if you have enjoyed it, do me a favour and smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.